What up, y'all? How y'all doing? It's been a minute since y'all heard from me. I know. I actually had a rotator cuff tear. Had to take some time off to do, physical therapy, get my shoulder right. It's not 100%, but it's way better than what it was. Um, but that being said, a lot of shit has happened since the last time I streamed, and one of them being that it seems like 2024 is slowly becoming like the year of exposing, because I didn't agree with everything Cat Williams said, but when it came to that whole people are gonna get exposed in 2024, he was Nostradamus. He got that on point. Went from Diddy to these bum ass streamers to another one now. Um, Dr. Disrespect. So if y'all don't know about Dr. Disrespect, he's a very popular streamer. Very huge. He was a huge on Twitch until he got banned, I believe, sometime in 2020, and nobody really knew what the ban was. There were certain allegations, but nothing was substantiated. What brought the story to its attention again was, I guess, former Twitch employees came in and basically said the reason why he got banned was because he was texting an underage minor in an inappropriate way. Hey, look, I'm in that camp of innocent until proven guilty. I never was a fan of the whole, you're gonna get fired over like the rumor of this without something being substantiated. But in this case, it was substantiated based on what Dr. Disrespect actually tweeted, which actually, you know what? While we here, I'm gonna pull it up. All right. Hello. I'd like to make a quick statement. Let's cut the fucking bullshit. As you know, there's no filter with me. I've always been upfront and real with you guys on anything that I can be upfront about. I'm always willing to accept responsibility, which is why I'm here now. First and foremost, I do want to apologize to everyone in the community as well as those close to me, my team, and everyone at Midnight Society Game Studio. A lot of people have been left in the dark about what happened yesterday with Midnight Society and I, and we made a painful decision collectively to have me step down. Our team is full of incredibly talented and good people that have high career ambitions and families, and I never want to jeopardize the culture we have carefully crafted. This is definitely PR from what it sounds like, man. This is just damage control. Everyone wanted to know why I was banned, but the reasons were outside of my control. I was not allowed to say anything for several years. Now that two former Twitch employees have disclosed the accusations, I can now tell you my side of the story. So, his words. Were there Twitch whisper messages with an individual minor back in 2017? The answer, yes. Were there real intentions behind these messages? The answer, absolutely not. They were casual, mutual conversations that sometimes leaned too much in the direction of being inappropriate, but nothing more. Nothing illegal happened. No pictures were shared. No crimes were committed. I've never even met the individual. Uh, Went through a lengthy arbitration regarding a civil dispute, and Twitch resolved the settlement. Let me be clear, there was not a criminal case against me, and no criminal charges have ever been brought against me. Now, from a moral standpoint, I'll absolutely take responsibility. I should have never entertained these conversations to begin with. That's on me. That's on me, and as an adult, mind you, dude is like 42 years old now, so at the time he was 35. And if it's a minor, minimum 17. Um, which is definitely not a good look, man. I'm sorry, that just seems crazy to me. Uh, Social media is a destructive zone. I'm no fucking predator or pedophile. Are you kidding me? Anyone who truly knows me fucking knows where I stand on those things. With those types of people, fuck that. Don't label me as the worst of the worst with your exaggerations. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. But I think I've said what I need to say regarding the ban itself. That's it. That's why Twitch made the decision in 2020. I mean, look, based on what I'm reading so far, do I think that he said something crazy? Yes. Do I think it was like on some like, yo, I want to meet up with you, date you, this, and that? No. Like, I don't know, man. The more I read this, the more cap I'm sensing, because you're saying you don't want to be labeled this, and that, but you're even admitting that it went too far. These were casual mutual conversations that sometimes leaned too much in the direction of being inappropriate. Like, you already realized they were inappropriate when you said it, but you didn't think nothing of it because it was like, all right, I'm not sending pictures, I'm not, talking about meeting up. But that's literally the next step. It's, I don't know, it's just crazy to me that he would say like, no, I'm not that. Like, why? Because you didn't actually like smash the chick. Like, that's why you're not. Like, you're doing the same thing that any other person that was hawking over these, young females would do. So I don't know. This seems like a whole bunch of cap, bro. But but anyway, you know what? Before I go off on my whole thoughts, I actually honestly wanted to watch the video from Philip DeFranco, kind of summarizing everything, just so I could be up to date on everything that's been going on with this situation, because it's just crazy
Now,
to
this
me.
Dr. Disrespect situation just keeps getting bigger and bigger, and it's now busted into the mainstream.
Oh,
Because what started as a small but meaningful part of another story yesterday blew up right as we were uploading. Because in case you missed it, Dr. Disrespect, aka Guy Beam, he was in the news because two former Twitch employees came forward and said that his mysterious 2020 ban from Twitch, that was over him allegedly inappropriately messaging a minor. Now, for his part, Dr. Disrespect was saying, he could only say so much, but in a handful of tweets, he wrote, "This has been settled, no wrongdoing was acknowledged, and they paid out the whole contract. I didn't do anything wrong." With him then doing a live stream on Monday saying, he's not going to talk.
nothing illegal happened, but it was bad enough that the company decided like, yo, all right, look, you can't go to jail for this shit, for this, because you technically didn't do anything illegal. But I'm sure if Twitch was to release the messages, it's not gonna be so innocent the way you described, man. Or if it, I don't know. I can't. No, no, I can't even say that, bro. It's a fucking minor. It's a fucking minor. Like, there's no reason for you to talk inappropriately to like a 17-year-old, bro. Like, if a 17-year-old flirted with me, I'll just be like, ugh, like, get away from me. Like, go to your mother or something. Like, fuck out of here. Why you even talking to these young ass girls, man? I can understand, you know, saying hi, connecting to your fans. That's fine, but like, don't bring it to a level that you gonna get hurt, man. Like, people that do this streaming shit, they take it too much for granted. And now you're gonna see. I'm telling you, like, you're gonna see the domino effect. You're gonna see these house of cards for all these streamers crumple, man. They get too comfortable with the whole like subscriptions. Give me free money just to see me, and then they think that they untouchable. All right, but anyway, I'm going off on a tangent, man.
Talk
Let me
about
keep
any of
out of
this,
here.
though that stream ended with him saying that he was going to take a break. With many then left wondering, what is going to happen next. And literally, as we were uploading yesterday's show, Midnight Society, the gaming studio he co-founded, they cut ties with him and released a statement saying, "On Friday evening, we became aware of an allegation against one of our co-founders, Guy Beam, aka Dr. Disrespect. We assumed his innocence and began speaking with parties involved. And in order to maintain our principles and standards as a studio and individuals, we needed to act. For this reason, we are terminating our relationship with Guy Beam. While these facts are difficult to hear and even more difficult to accept, it is our duty to act with dignity on behalf of all individuals involved, especially the 55 developers and families we have employed, along with our community of players." Right? Notably, that Friday evening, the date that the Midnight Society gave, that was the same day that one of the former Twitch staffers came forward. Now, of course, with all that, as you might expect, there were a lot of different reactions. Tons of people just demanding that they share the proof or the evidence that led them to this decision. At the same time, you
Cap.
had others kind of confused
There's
as to
just
why
a whole
there was
bunch of
backlash
cap,
to
man.
Midnight Society's decision, with a number of people arguing that it's pretty cut and bone dry. Or with gamers in the space like Nadia Amin writing in a since-deleted tweet, I don't understand how this is even controversial. His own company said, we assumed his innocence, spoke with parties involved. These facts are difficult to hear. And then writing, why are so many people defending a pedo? Meanwhile, you had other big names in the space speaking out, the likes of Ninja, for example.
Did their own investigative research behind the scenes, right? And found enough, right? Found enough evidence to let him go from the company, right? Not administrative leave, not we'll address this later. Like, they found something, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, they
okay.
found
Meanwhile,
something.
Others saying Midnight Society doesn't need to share its evidence publicly, saying it's clear based on this decision they found something serious. Others also speculating that part of the reason evidence hasn't been shown is to protect alleged victims, or because if what is being alleged here is true, it involves a minor. Right? And this is other big
you can't
creators.
really release from at least I think the laws here. I don't know about any other states or whatever, but when it involves a minor, you can't just release, certain information. Like, there's a reason why they're minors. They don't have that. You don't have the right to access any information of a minor until they're like adults, and that's when they decide to release the information. So yeah, sometimes these stands, they will defend someone just because they like them. And look, I'm not a fan of Dr. Disrespect. I was digging the gimmick, wasn't really following him, but I found his content sometimes enjoyable. But at the end of the day, you do wrong, dog. Like,
This is such a big decision for a company like the Midnight Society to make. There's so much at stake.
And they came to the conclusion, starting with the belief of Doc's innocence, that it is better, it's more in their self-interest, to terminate their relationship with basically the guy who was going to guarantee their game was at least a little bit successful because he was going to market all of it. Which is a big fucking decision to make.
With Ludwig also adding that innocent until proven guilty, it's one thing in the court of law. But online, people are just going to have to base their conclusions on what's out there, right? Knowing that some of these receipts may never get published. And so all day, there's just been this growing conversation, updates coming in. It even got...
All right, so there you have it. But soon after these allegations and tweets came out, Dr. Disrespect, I believe, said that he was going to go on a extended vacation, that he was planning on doing it, but he's doing it now, that he wants to take a break from the social media and all this pressure, which is definitely understandable because you are going to be ousted a lot. I don't think he is going to come back. I don't think he is going to come back, to be honest, guys. And if he does, it's definitely going to be like way smaller numbers. I mean, I can't even say that because there's always going to be a group of loyalists. Every streamer has a group of loyalists. No matter what they do, there's going to be apologies for, which is crazy to me. But I don't think he's going to have the same impact that he had. I mean, his following had to have gone down since he got banned from Twitch to begin with. Now with that, who knows? What's he streaming at now? Kick? What's Kick gonna do? What's YouTube gonna do? Finding this out, it's gonna be crazy for him. Do I feel bad for him? No. This is just people taking for granted what they have and making stupid decisions. Because now look, you lost the company that you were helping to build. You lost the game studio that you were helping to build, and you lost your partners. Because I believe Turtle Beach, after this came out, dropped them. I can't even say it's unfortunate. It is what it is at this point. You did this to yourself. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh my God, it's horrible that it happened to him, because at the end of the day, him gone, that's just going to elevate the people trying to do the come up to get more opportunity for a larger audience for them.
I'm exhausted in being in front of the camera. I'm exhausted being on socials. The industry's changed so much. Just so much different energy out there, negative energy and clashing, and from everything that we've experienced as we've started this whole journey together, you know what I mean, champs? And I'm just like, when I go outside, I just feel so much better. When I remove myself, I just feel, what the hell is this, you know? So that's all I'm gonna say.
This dude was not talking about no riding off into the sunset until these allegations came out. I don't care what anybody says. You don't take an extended vacation for an undisclosed amount of time because you're burnt out. You've been doing this for I don't know how long, making I don't know how much money. And okay, yes, every job has its burnouts, but not coincidentally when you have a huge accusation like you have. Twitch and Midnight Society had every right to can him, and Turtle Beach too. Anyway, that to me, good riddance. Let him do a regular 9 to 5. Luckily, the mullet and the glasses kind of cover who he is. All you gotta do is shave his mustache, and he can just do a regular 9 to 5 job and go ahead and be with his family. I'm pretty sure his wife already dealt with the situation because it happened in 2017. So if they're still together, then obviously she's old. You know, she forgave him for whatever transpired. But everything comes to light. Unless you did dirt on your own and you taking it to your grave, everything comes out to light, man. And it came out to shine for his goofy mullet ass. But anyway, that it is what it is, man. I can't even be upset at shit like this no more because it's like, yo, bro, like you done fucked up. Like you done fucked up. There's no one here to blame but you. But that's just my thoughts on it, man. If it was that he got accused of something and it was proven innocent, but they, you know, like a Johnny Depp type of situation, then I would be like, all right, cool, yeah, like, nah, he got to fight that. But like, it came out his own mouth. Like, yeah, I was having inappropriate texts with a minor. Just saying that sounds crazy. Like, just saying that sounds crazy, bro. But anyway, man, that's really it for today. Let me know what y'all think. If you're a Dr. Disrespect fan and you're looking for new people to watch, I'm on Twitch, I'm on Kick, I'm obviously on YouTube. So come support your boy. Alright? But anyway, y'all have a good night. Be safe, everybody, and I'll catch you on the next one, man.